Metal wings to fly won't take you to the stars. Use the metal for a boat and you won't sail too far. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal parts about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode. 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 Science can be tricky, it can overheat your brain. Science can be hard to chew, each bite can be a pain. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal parts about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode. 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 The secret PinCode. 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 PinCode.
And in the new year, we'll have more adventures, more discoveries, more explorations of the unknown, more
My
pizza.
friend, can you stick to why we're here? This tree's heavier than it looks. Get to the point.
Skip to the end.
Yeah, all right. And so, new adventures call for a new, noble, worthy vessel presenting... Ta-da! Behold! Spaceship Mark II. She is 5 times faster and 10 times stronger than the previous version. Is she not wunderbar?
Awesome!
It's just beautiful!
Penguin genius time! But what are those 5 times faster, 10 times stronger claims based on?
Don't worry your horned head about that. I just figured out the secret of the universe.
And what is the secret? Come on, Pin, spill it!
Well, it's quite simple. The secret is symmetry.
Right on! I knew it the whole time. What symmetry?
Just imagine a forest that reflects in the river. Or a butterfly. Or look at your hands.
I get it. Symmetry is when one half of a thing looks like the other half of it. Like a mirror.
Not exactly. Symmetry can be different, not just reflective. For example, if we take this snowflake and return it, it will look exactly the same. And this type of symmetry is called radial or rotational symmetry. Symmetry appears throughout the natural world. In the biological world of plants, animals, and insects, in mineral and chemical worlds, in weather. Symmetry is all around us. In fact, symmetry permeates the entire known universe. Einstein elevated symmetry to be the primary feature of nature that constrains allowable dynamic laws. Universal symmetry can mean that all points in space are relative, and all directions in space are relative. Therefore, the laws of physics apply at any point in space. The beauty of the universe is inherent to its symmetry. I have made this new ship absolutely symmetrical, all the way down to the smallest part, giving it improved aerodynamics and a far better resistance coefficient.
Yeah, enough talk. Let's take this baby for a spin. Where's the door?
There is one eensy-weensy issue. This grand new ship is pure perfection. It's unrivaled in its symmetry. So any dissymmetry at all would just throw everything right the heck off. Which is why a vessel of such perfection requires an equally perfect pilot. If the pilot was even an itsy-bitsy bit asymmetrical, then what? There will be a big, asymmetrical bang!
Pin, my friend, are you saying you're not the perfect pilot?
9, to my shame, I'm asymmetrical.
Hey, not a problem. One of us has got to be a perfect pilot.
9, 9, 9. I never noticed it before, but every one of us is far from perfection. And now, it's all that's on my mind when I look at myself.
Life doesn't like strict boundaries. Your symmetry and geometry and stuff. At the end of the day, nobody's flawless. But so what? New adventures still await. And a new year approaches. Now, is that not beautiful, my dear Pin? Doesn't it lift your spirits up? And it's completely symmetry-free.
Totally, maybe, bringing clear and mostly sunny weather to our region.
The area's average
Now
temperature
that
is minus 20
is
degrees
perfection.
Celsius.
Flawless, symmetrical perfection. She's the horse of a perfect color. Oh. Behold, perfection itself.
I am perfection itself.
Yep. Tomorrow the entire universe will open its doors to us.
I'm just so excited! I could just kick up my heel gears.
All right, run around for a little bit then, and I will rest a little bit.
And rest is what?
Well, it's kind of like recharging my batteries.
I tell you, this will absolutely work. If we can't fly on this perfect ship, we need to make it a little less perfect then.
I'm not entirely sure Pin would approve of this idea.
Are you kidding me? He'll thank us. What the cottontail do we have here?
Ikagosha 2.0. I am perfection itself. The ideal robotic pilot for this perfect symmetrical vessel.
So are you planning to fly alone?
Fly alone.
See how far I threw that? That's like a new world record.
It's not a record. Considering the weight of the object and factoring in air resistance, it could be thrown a great deal further.
What? All right, why don't you have a go?
What would be the point of such an experiment?
Well, there's not really a point. It's just fun.
But fun doesn't make any logical sense.
Listen to perfection itself. Just admit it. You can't do it.
Yes, proving the bunny wrong will be point enough.
Oh. All right. But can you do this? What? Well? Oh.
Well, where's this ideal pilot of yours? Pin, we've all been waiting here in the snow for half an hour.
It's New Year's Eve. I need to prepare to get my end-of-year freak on.
Yeah, what he said.
It's not in her programming to be late. All of your watches must just be running fast.
What's up, gang? Let's test fly this baby. All systems are ready.
What happened to you last night?
I discovered having fun and it's just awesome. Happy Dang New Year!
Everybody, Happy New Year!
What have you not had done? She can't pilot the ship like this. She's asymmetrical. There would be the Big Bang.
Beginning ignition countdown. 5, 4,
9.
not 9, 3, 2, 1, start!
See, it's all good. There wasn't even a baby bang. There might have been a bang after all.
Yo! Yo! Can you hear me?
Really? You're really all right? You just went kabang.
Yeah, it banged me all the way into the future. Seems like the universe may not be as symmetrical as thought. And now your perfect spaceship and your perfect pilot are in the year 3013.
How can the universe not be symmetrical?
There was a time when scientists believed in absolute symmetry in physical laws, but exceptions have been discovered. One of these is the element cobalt. The laws of symmetry say that when an atom disintegrates, the atom's nucleus should radiate electrons in all directions. But the nuclei of cobalt break this rule. That's because they're magnetic, and so they only radiate electrons from their positively charged poles. Unfortunately, this universal asymmetrical law applies to the principles of time travel as well. So I cannot return to your time.
Well, you'll be terribly missed. Still, you're safe, and that's what really matters.
Safe and very happy. Happy 1,000 years in the past New Year's.
Thanks, my friend. Happy 1,000 years in the future, New Year's.
Happy New Year!
The theory of the absolute symmetry of universal law was demolished by two American scientists, Zheng Dao Li and Chen Ning Yang. Their discovery of the infraction of the laws of symmetry in nuclear reactions was honored with the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1957.
Good tidings. This marks the first video log of our adventures by me, the purpose of which is to document all our adventures we've all shared through space and time with this ship. It's sort of a play-by-play, a recap, if you will. Oh, sauerkraut, not this again. Computer, I need help.
Computer speaking. I'm afraid your request cannot be completed at this time.
What do you mean it can't be completed? It's a simple task.
I don't like your tone. And you didn't even ask if I wanted to be a part of your video logs. But the second something messes up, it's all, oh, computer, suddenly I need you.
You want to be in the logs too? I mean, that's fine, it's no big deal.
Well, if you're gonna beg me, I guess I have time. You may proceed.
Thanks, computer. Okay, where was I? I should begin. So, we should begin with an introduction. I'm Pin, and this is my computer, who's great.
Yes. Go on.
Huh? These past few months, our little expedition has gotten us into all kinds of scientific bungles. Often, our quest for knowledge came with great danger.
If I may add my 2 kilobytes, it seems a lot of this could have been avoided if you all followed my safety instructions.
What do you mean, safety instructions? They were all random accidents. Everything we encountered came with exploring dangerous terrain. Safety instructions wouldn't help. Don't restart them!
Whoops. As Pin was saying, these incidents could have been avoided with my instructions, like having an experienced pilot.
Rosa, go and fire the ship's engines up. We can use it to change the asteroid's course so that it will not collide with the planet.
But I don't know how to pilot the ship.
You'll have to learn as you're doing it. That's how all the best pilots are trained.
that's a lie, but you got this. You're looking for a big switch that says on. Or no, if you're looking at it from the wrong side. 9, that's the Boogie Wonderland switch. Keep looking. Nine! Headlight! Okay, at this point you've literally hit all of the wrong buttons. That's Rosa for you, huh? But we all survived, right?
Is she the one responsible for the honey in my cockpit?
Just beautiful. What?
Oh, nice!
Is everybody all right? Yeah, fine. Great. Holy carrots! We're upside down.
Like I said, safety instructions.
Oh, everyone needs a snack once in a while.
What about when Chico decided to take on electricity?
It's far worse than I imagined. These electrons are everywhere around us. You think you can electrocute me? Try to travel through me? Well, today is not your day. Might I say, smashing? I'm about to bring you back to the Dark Ages.
Damage detected in main power grid. Initiating backup generators.
Oh.
Well, this is disappointing. I thought I smelled toast burning, but it's just Chico. You can't just stop everyone from using electricity. It's part of our modern society, and we need it.
You broke all those lamps without me? You know I'm good at that.
Ah, well, we'll have a good laugh tomorrow. If you didn't like my decorating taste, you could have just, told me.
Stop! It's a conspiracy. We are slaves to electrons. Wake up! Our ancestors survived without electricity. Why would we use something as dangerous as this every day? Scary.
But none of us can live without it. This whole craft we're on is powered with electricity. Without any power, we'll all just crash.
No, I'll fight it if it's the last thing I do. Take it down. Computer, shut everything down. I command it.
I've got another fun memory of you all ignoring safety. How about when Crash almost ruined the solar sail by experimenting with costume design?
We have been able to fabricate a solar sail prototype with the required size and properties.
Solar sail is damaged. Attention, solar sail is damaged. Attention.
Stop the deployment process! If it spreads out in its current state, the solar sail could be ripped to
I
shreds!
can't stop it! The process is automatic once you started it!
We've been preparing this for months! Months of careful preparation!
You're also conveniently forgetting. One time, your lack of physics knowledge almost got us all killed in a tornado.
Sweet sauerkraut! If you're wondering, my beak is itchy as heck.
There's no link between your nose and the storm. Our vessel got overheated while we were deep inside the Earth. And as it got colder, it warmed up the air around it.
We're the ones who created this scary windstorm?
If this windstorm manages to make its way onto dry land, it will be very bad.
We can control the storm, to some extent anyway, until our hull cools back down. Wherever the air gets hotter, that's where the storm will go.
We need to lead it farther out to sea. All right, hold on. Mr. Storm isn't following us any longer. I guess the ship cooled down. I think that's all right. We managed to lead the darn thing far enough away from land.
Now we should fly the ship away from the windstorm. Uncontrolled storms like this are very dangerous.
Oh, that's all in the past.
I thought the entire point of this was to remember the past. Right, Pin?
You're right, as always.
But it also goes without saying that we learned a lot of new things that saved us. Stuff you can only learn from experience. And sure, a lot of times we got into sticky situations. But we always made it out in one piece. We survived the most adventurous of scientific experiments. That's a feat!
Oh, I'm sure you all made it out in one piece. I distinctly remember having to replace several pieces of my hardware. You know what would have prevented me from needing a repair every week? Safety instructions. But whatever.
Nobody wants to watch us follow the rules and stick to protocol. Real adventures happen in the messier parts of life.
Oh, I get it. I can make things messy too.
Hey, that's not what I meant. Please turn the camera back on. We were right in the middle of our log. Please? I'll have you know, I have a hard drive wiper, and I'm not afraid to use it.
All in good fun. No need for threats.
Of course.
Here, have some tea. Let's continue the log.
That's better. Thanks, computer.
Nighty-night, pilot. Those sleeping pills work fast.
Sauerkraut, so good.
Before that wears off, now I can finish the video log the best way, by making it actually useful. Please follow my safety instructions before taking off in my fabulous ship. First, no food or drinks on board, especially honey. That stuff gets everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Second, please do not try to fly directly into hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, or any other storm in the name of science. Third,
Hard drive wiper.
Change in flight path. Please confirm.
I confirm. That's new. Where are we going today? What's the difference? Where's us flying today? Nowhere. Go take a break. Better yet, go to sleep. Nothing interesting here.
Better leave him alone or he might sting you.
What? Did he get stung by something?
A fly. He got stung by something, my friend. It was just something a lot larger. Remember? The whole thing started when you invented that shrinking machine for Sphere Jet. Let me go ahead and tell you about it. The story went like this. So not too long ago, I was sitting at home and thinking, as I usually do, about something wonderful.
Compression! I did it! Now I have a shrinking machine in my Sphere Jet. We can shrink to any size. Admit it, I'm a genius.
Listen, genius. Can't you stop by later, huh? I got a lot of work to do.
Everything else can wait. I need a volunteer.
And just where we find one of those.
Just imagine it. I could shrink you so much that you could fit entirely in this jar.
Entirely? Well, what are you waiting for, then? Start shrinking. I'm tired of waiting already.
Ein Moment. Get ready. I'm turning on the shrinker.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Excellent. And now aim it directly at that big jar of beautiful honey. Where are we? And where's my jar of honey?
I suppose that it would be safer to conduct our first experiment using field conditions. So I transferred us to this field.
The field is safer? It's become a total jungle. Regular insects have become as big as dinosaurs.
Oh, haha! Don't worry about bugs. Our shrinking machine will definitely protect us from any danger.
Oh, and what do you think about those bugs now?
Don't worry, nothing bad will happen. Just a little bit of turbulence. For my shrinking machine, that was no big deal.
Be careful.
Oh, what a nasty spider web. Full speed ahead!
Did it eat you or something? Why don't you make this music box bigger before the web's owner comes along, huh?
9. I'll prove that my shrinking machine is not like some kind of little fly. Did you escape?
Well, think about it. A spider web is actually stronger than steel. That's science for you. For us, of course, it's no big deal. But if you're the same size as a fly...
So, you didn't escape. What a shrewd little porcupine. It's just a spider web. A spider web.
All right. That was fun, but enough's enough. How about you unshrink us?
I can't. If this spider web is this strong when we're shrunken, then it will crush us when we increase our size. We have to get free first. What a sticky and awful web. My God.
At least we're not falling. Let's go ahead and get rid of it before...
Before what?
Look out!
Help me! Somebody! Hey!
Soft landing.
Hey, what are you doing? 9, get off! Bad insect! You hear me?
Quiet. Were the butterflies and spiders not enough for you? Look, these here ants can carry 20 times more than what they weigh. They could carry us away and not even notice.
The fact that an ant can drag such a large weight doesn't mean he's stronger than us. An ant can carry a large load, large in comparison with the ant itself.
Now, what did I tell you? Better not to get involved with them at all.
But that's only because he's so small, about a millimeter. Let's try to increase him 1,000 times up to a meter. Don't be afraid. Now, the weight of this giant ant is 1 billion times more.
Exactly. That's the right time to be afraid.
The opposite. The bigger the ant becomes, the more helpless he is, because force increases less than weight. There's the ant. We increase him by 3 parameters: length, width, and height. That means the body becomes 1 billion times heavier, but the strength of his feet only 1 million times.
I'm completely confused by all those zeros.
Put simply, the ant will become very big, but his muscles will not, and the ant's strength will not be enough even to lift himself. And he won't be able to lift anything else either.
So what? Now they're small and so are we, huh?
Exactly. We became small and light, but our strength did not decrease as much. So now, we can lift more than our weight. It is only a small, silly bug. We are intelligent beings and strong. We should really not be afraid.
Oh, stop it now. Like you're the most advanced race? These bugs are just as smart as we are. Just so you know, they can speak.
Bugs can talk? Ha! Don't tease, Pin. If these little bugs can speak, then I'm a bee from the moon.
That's it. The bees will help us. And then we'll see exactly who's from the moon. We just need to send them in the right direction.
You think bugs can speak?
What, you weren't even impressed that a spider almost ate us up?
They can speak just like me and you?
Let me explain in a little more detail. Of course, bugs don't communicate exactly like we do. Heck, even we haven't always been able to communicate like we do now. Our ancestors used the language of gestures. And similarly, bugs use their own language of gestures. And it's even pretty advanced. Take the bee, for example. When it finds a field of flowers containing nectar, it would be easy just to load up. But it would be a crime not to tell all your friends about it. So the bee flies right back to its hive and dances.
It dances?
Not like that. The bee dance isn't just emotion, it's their language of communication in which every move is important. In order to tell the other bees where the nectar reserves are, the bee moves in figure eights. The diagonal straight line of the figure eight is the most important part. With that diagonal line, the bee is indicating the direction to get to the right place. And the distance from the hive depends on the time it took the bee to move along that diagonal line. If it moves for 1 second, then it's 500 meters to that honey field. 2 seconds means 2 kilometers. After several minutes of this dance, the other bees fly off in the given direction.
So how did you ask for help from the bees?
Well... Hi there. Sting me. Oops, that isn't what I wanted to say. Not too far from here, there's a lot of nectar. That's it. Now I'll explain how to get there.
Are you sure you're doing everything right?
Exactly according to the instructions. While on the straight line, the bee buzzes and shakes its abdomen. 15 shakes of the abdomen per second. Feel the rhythm.
It doesn't look like they got anything from your disco dancing. Look at that! They did it! Apparently bugs do have their own language. Barry, you have opened my eyes!
Oh,
Barry?
And that's the end of that happy story. But then, of course, we barely got away from the bees before they realized that we had tricked them.
Awesome. But I still don't understand. Where are we going today? And why is Pin in this mood?
Moon landing completed successfully.
On the moon? Why on the moon?
Because someone here bet that bugs can speak and promised to call himself a lunar bee. Then that person should now accept his loss and live up to his side of the bet.
I'm a big, silly lunar bee.
Come on, shake your abdomen. Make it look natural. Dance like there's an onion 10 kilometers to the north.
Flight path received. Commencing flight 10 kilometers to the north.
What's he doing?
Hey, what? Come back here, you bee sting!
Stop!
Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year, mein Lieber. I hope you're having a good time.
I'm such a heel, I forgot to get you a gift. Whew. Happy New Year!
Oh, danke.
All over the place. What a mess. The Christmas tree's still up.
Olga, would you do us the pleasure of joining us for tea?
I don't have time. I got things to do like you didn't notice.
Nein, don't touch.
Do you think it's time to change the New Year's decorations, as they say? It's May out there, after all.
Let the tree stay up a bit longer. It'd be a shame to take away such beauty.
Beauty. Beauty is when everything is clean. Cha!
Oh my God!
Spheroscope 3000. Phenomenal. That's an invention and opening to the future. Do you understand? What you were using as a New Year's toy.
It would be much better if we didn't know anything ahead of time.
How? And you want to say to me that we should voluntarily reject such an enormous amount of knowledge?
Yeah. Everything has its own time.
Tell that to your May Christmas tree.
Well, Doco, I certainly understand your curiosity, but imagine the following. Imagine that all our modern inventions appeared 1,000 years ago. Everyone would become too lazy to think up anything by themselves.
But laziness is, after all, the engine of progress.
9. With such knowledge, laziness would simply kill any progress. We would have everything ready and forget how to think, search and invent. I'm not even talking about what would happen if this device were to fall into the wrong hands.
Nonsense. You and I are civilized beings, and we can use the knowledge properly. Let me have this thing, please. I must have it, even for just a minute.
9. Gute Nacht, mein Lieben. Hey, what? Who's there?
Greetings, ancestor.
Ancestor? Only baby can call me that.
I am a keeper of time from the distant future. Everyone who lived in the past is our ancestor.
Oh, from the future. So, how's Horsey doing there?
Just great. The only thing that worries Horsey is that by her own fault, a dangerous anachronism came to your time, which could cause temporary paradoxes.
Oh mein Gott, what is this horrible thing?
I mean, spheroscope, my unobservant ancestor.
Let it go back to its own time. That would be better.
Yes, here it is very unsafe for it to be located. Paradoxes, wrinkles in time, all of these are very unpleasant, you understand.
Say hello to Horsey.
I will do, Pin. I will do.
How does he know my name? Stop! Give me back my spheroscope! Why the masquerade, descendant? I wouldn't have expected this from you. And what on earth is this?
With the help of this device, I once tried to find my brothers in arms of knowledge.
How is this possible?
Once I had a firm belief that somewhere else in the universe there was a fellow brother of reason who also had the same desire to contact me. The only thing I needed to do was build a radio telescope and send a signal. But first, I had to choose an appropriate radio frequency for communication. For us, space is silent. But for a radio signal, two types of noise prevent it from amplifying: atmospheric and galactic. Atmospheric noise is relatively high frequency, so to avoid it, you need to use a frequency less than 10 gigahertz. But galactic noise is just the opposite. It's low frequency, and therefore our frequency has to be higher than 1 gigahertz. Of course, I wanted to send the aliens a video message, or even just an audible greeting. Aliens, you are my... But I decided that the best signal would be Morse code. The only thing to do now is wait.
Compression! You wanted to send a signal to other civilizations, so why did you give up?
I figured that even if I used the power of all the Earth's electric stations, my signal would still only be heard a distance of no more than 10 light years away.
10 light years is a very long distance.
Not in relation to the size of the universe. Only a handful of stars are within that distance from us.
So you need to perfect your technology and send the signal even further.
What if it's all just useless? Maybe our descendants haven't made contact with us. Maybe we really are the only life form in this universe. Let's take the spheroscope and finally ask it.
I need to think about it. It would have been better if Horsey gave me a Christmas tree. What if we really are all alone in the universe? I don't want Doko to have his dreams destroyed. I hope he can forgive me.
Thank you, my thoughtful friend. But with my dreams, I'll deal with them myself.
Doko! 9!
You like a run early in the morning
as well. Good stuff, eh? And you, Pin. Bit of exercise.
Wait! Stop! Don't be foolish! Ignorance is bliss! Stop this, I say! I'm talking to you, Doggo!
At last! Now the key to the secrets of the universe is in my hands. Now, how does this thing work?
Doggo! Open up immediately! Don't touch the spheroscope! I'm telling you not to touch it!
My request. The date life was discovered in the universe.
9! Cancel request!
Don't you dare cancel my request!
Request kaput!
Request not canceled!
Leave request! 9's bad request!
Stop ordering me around! Is it showing any images? Look, it's written that scientists of the future debate whether these creatures have any intelligence, but humans gladly accepted them as pets into their home. There it is, the future.
What's that? Barry? 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 Colin! Colin! Are you home? Are you home? Hey? Doco! Doco! Is anyone home? Oh.
Oh, how pretty.
Oh, neat.
Phenomenally pretty. Colleagues, are there any photos left? Yes, there's an enormous quantity.
Oh, wow. It's so cute.
Oh. What a lovely creation.
Just think, we hold in our hands a source of all knowledge and civilized achievement, and we're using it to look at photographs of funny house pets. It blows my mind.
That's enough! Stop talking! Let's look at some more.
Yeah, let's!
Oh, there's a video, too.
And why not? Let's keep looking. My friend, are you sure that the risk is justified? By my calculations, the fuel simply won't be enough for the return journey.
There's no risk. My new experimental engine uses less and flies much further.
But why reinvent the wheel? After all, we can glimpse into the future and find out what kind of engines will be popular.
Why overthink it when we can just look at what other clever folks have thunk up?
This isn't a toy. I don't want to live always looking back at the future. Even if I make a mistake, it's still my own experience.
And did you think about us?
Yeah. I think about how surprised you will be when my experiment ends in complete success. Auf Wiedersehen.
A flying bucket of bolts.
Attention. Prepare for a crash landing on an unknown planet.
Why crash landing?
Fuel level is 0.
Hello, computer. Analysis of planet's surface.
Air is not suitable for breathing. The planet is completely void of life.
We need to get out of here.
Fuel level is 0.
My mistake, my responsibility to fix. So, what do we know about engines? The principle of space movement is very simple. We burn fuel and receive fire. Fire flies out in one direction and pushes the rocket in the other direction. This process is called jet thrust. To travel far, you need to burn a lot of fuel.
But the fuel level is 0.
Yeah, I remember. Therefore, we need to think up a way to replace it. I'm an inventor. I'll think something up. Poor Pin. What have you done? Hallucination. Computer, analysis of the planet's surface.
The atmospheric composition is identical to that of the Earth. Air is suitable for breathing. The planet's surface is covered with grass.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
I don't see. I analyze.
You're hallucinating as well?
Computers don't have hallucinations.
Yeah, there are only glitches. It really is grass. We're just missing flowers. And butterflies. Ah! Computer! What is happening?
Obviously, the planet has the ability to materialize images generated by cognitive activity.
That's impossible. My thoughts are making grass and butterflies?
You could say that.
This is not a daisy. This is a tulip. This is not a tulip. It's a suitcase. Ha ha! The sky is green. Ha ha ha! There, red mountains. Higher! Yeah! I can create my own world. The world of Pin. Pin Almighty. Whatever you think up is yours. I'm like an artist. Paint, and create. I'm omnipotent. A can of fish. Open. I need to refuel a little bit. Refuel? A barrel of rocket fuel. Goodbye, you funny planet. Hello, computer. Can you tell me why we've stopped?
Fuel level is 0.
What do you mean 0? We have a full tank!
Obviously, the materialized objects must be located near the planet.
I already figured that out. Hey there, my friends. How are you doing there?
Hey, Ben.
Hiya.
Ah! Crash? Chico?
You know, generally speaking, I don't like
I'm
but getting
home?
together with everyone.
All this time I was at home. It was a dream?
Wanna play some football now that you're up?
Hey, football.
Look at that! It's Billy, join your team. Hey, hoop, 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 hoopa!
Pass the ball, I said, you stubborn mule.
Ole, ole, ole. George, let's go.
Come on, guys, let's go. Hey! Up!
Out.
Aha! There you are! Oh, my God!
Ben, did you get stuck or something? The ball's in play.
Nein, this is not a dream.
What are you talking about? No, well, I'm definitely not a dream. I don't know about Chico. He's always that sleepy.
Yeah, you are not a dream. I just think about all of you. And this kind planet materializes you from my thoughts, from my memory.
Oh, unbelievable! You mean to tell me that Chico and I just crawled out of your head? Hee hee! You couldn't even fit a ball in there! Not to mention Barry!
Hey, what'd I do?
But it's true. You're all here and here.
You're too much! You kill me! You're such a comedian!
I want to go home.
What is he even talking about?
Is this pin ours?
We need to get out of here.
Fuel level is 0.
It means we need an engine without fuel.
Such engines don't exist.
We'll have to ask the future. My inquiry, an engine which works without fuel. Why didn't I think of it earlier? In order to fly in space, you don't have to use fire and burn lots of fuel. After all, in space is zero gravity, which means even the tiniest thing could move an entire rocket. You just need a lot of those tiny things. That tiny thing could be, for example, an ion.
An ion is an atom without one or many electrons.
We can get a lot of ions from the atoms of inert gases. We take the gas, mix it into a big tube, and shoot a lot of electrons at it. When the electrons hit the gas atoms, we get ions. Ions will fly in an accelerator and reach up to 50 kilometers per second. Ions fly in one direction and can propel the rocket in the other direction. This kind of engine is called an ion engine.
But where will we find so much suitable gas?
No, that's not a problem. And an ionic engine will work quite well with, for example, argon. There's lots of that in volcanic lava. Alles gemacht. Now I just need to check it. The device is ready for flight.
Danke schön, my friend.
My friends, it's time for me to come back home.
So, when you fly away, all this will disappear? And we'll disappear too? You won't disappear. Think about each other, and you won't disappear. Think about each other, and you won't disappear.
Chico, have you already started thinking about me?